Tech Services Limited. Okay. Now today we will be installing a CCTV setup. We have the gadgets, the power supply unit. We have the DVR. Now the work on the cable has been set up, though we're expecting the thing to set before we can now start running our wire. We've run our cables, more are still coming. But meanwhile, we need to start installing our power supply units. We have already measured out this. We've already measured out this by using the perforation to get the holes and get the appropriate point. So we can now use our drill to get these things inside. So we get these things inside, then before we can now start putting up our power drill. We've already measured it before now. So to get this in easily done. So we can now look in this panel through the hose and allow it. Okay. Fine. This is it. So we can now fasten them. So the system, this is already installed now. Now before doing this, we've already marked off where this DVR is going to be hung. So we've measured from the back, and we already have our screws where this thing should be. We need to allow this thing to have very well when hung. So having done that, so it's easier now for us to hang it. Okay, you can see our devices are already set. We've installed, hanged this, awaiting when the cables now go in, the cable will be separated while the signal goes to the DVR. This thing goes to the DVR when we separate them like this. So this one is for power supply. The power supply will be wired through here, and they have two pairs of wires. They have two pairs. The color, the positive, you can see it, the positive and the negative. Why you take this, the negative, to the negative side of this. Give me that smaller screw. Yes. So you need to get this. Get your plier. Give me the plier. You pick up this. Now, so you separate it and you note what it is. You just hook on this to this to this. So this is the red will be for the positive, while the blue will be for the negative in this convention, depending on, you need to open up this. You open up this to allow in your stuff to go in. You go in. So you now cover, you fasten it off. Each of them have a fuse box. So now you bring down, The same way you will run each and every one of these wires by splitting it. While this other cable will be now separated, where you will now use you now use your BNC to terminate. Depending on the model you are using, look at this kind of BNC. So you can now split off this BNC. But we have the other model. That's actually the one. That one is easier. All you need to do is join the cable together, and you get your job done. The same also applied to here. Okay? The same applies here. So you can use your plier or you can use your cable cutter to separate them. Okay, so this now, something like this. Split up, open. So you remove the layer, first layer. Once you remove the first layer, you bring out the inner part of this. So professionally, most people when they do this, they can easily cut it. But if you're a guru, you kick it a bit, then pull. Okay, the wire will now be open. You unscrew this. You unscrew this. Give me the screwdriver. So you can just hold this into open it up. Hold it up to open this. Because of the problem with this type of BNC, I personally don't advise using it. I use the other model of this. So I'll peel up this. This now will go through this. Once I do this, look at this. You just have to open up this. This is the inner cord. So while you open this, you allow this go in. There is a hole. When you open it up, so you need to measure it so that it will be longer than the space you require to put it in. Okay, it's still too long. It's still too. So what you need to you reduce it again. That's why this model is actually phasing up, because they are not smart for this job. I prefer the one that has a rope type. All you need to do is join the cable. Okay, fine. You now lock. You lock. So you lock up. You now take this, the second layer of this. You hook it to this. Okay. You hook it to the outer, the earth, or the return, as the case may be. You seal it up. So there is a rubber band. You use this rubber to hold this in together. Then you cover up. Having done this, now you now go and find camera one. Might be this. You can put it here. So this is it. So the same is what you do in each and every one of these. Though we need to produce this after our final termination. When all these things are set, we need to now shorten the cables and make them look neat and cover up this place. This is example. Then with this, you have your other components, other accessories that comes with this. You have your mouse. And you have your mouse. So you can now insert your mouse, because the mouse have a USB port on this too. You put your mouse. Okay, this is the mouse. So this is the power supply unit. This is the power supply unit. You can now use the power supply unit of this component to install them. Okay, this is the power supply unit. This one is the HDMI. When the monitor is provided, This HDMI, you can use it now to remove the cover there. You find the HDMI and insert. Having inserted the other this end now will go to the monitor and it will now display when properly connected. So also this one too. This now you now bring down your power supply to this place. Your power supply unit. So this will also go through here. So this goes in here. Okay, this goes in here. Okay, pretty. Maybe this thing is just a little difficult because of the where we measure this thing. Maybe I thought it's the simpler one, but you can actually put it in. Or when we remove this, you can remove this and then start this. Okay, so this is it. So having done this, I think you can as well bring back your device where it should be. So it is okay now. So having seen this, you can now plug in your power supply. This. So also the power supply of the DVR. Once done, once installed the CCTV now, you can now do the rest of the setups. Okay, this is the rest of the setups. We actually have the sample of the cameras that we have already had some, and others are still left undone, depending when we run the cable. Look at this type of camera. This one is an indoor camera. We have this one. Okay, this one is an indoor camera. Then we've already done the outside ones, the ones that are outside. So we can see the outdoor type. This is actually a color camera in this regard. Okay, these ones are outdoor. They have different models. There's also this bigger one too. It's for an outdoor. Even here we have a 360-degree types of camera too. This type too. Okay, this type too. So this type too, you can see. So this is all what you need to do. This also this type. This one has a 360 degrees. The locations where we put it is actually something like this, where it will not cover the entire perimeter, or there's a way we hang it this way. It will still take up the entire area. So this is it for now. So the job is done. There are other little other things that need to be done. If the monitor is we set it up, we can run the system setup where we can check. Already before now, we have already installed the hard drive into this DVR. And in this case now, because we are working on a 16-channel DVR, and we are making use of a 4 terabytes hard drive. This can actually take a pretty time before it can get off. You can actually set it on overwrite. When the thing gets filled, the thing will start recording again without you having to format it. But you can actually check up your space. Thank you. We also have my intern here. So he's doing pretty well. He has been the one assisting. So he's an intern. So have a lovely day. Cheers. So thank you for supporting us.